Okay, so let's just work on orders. Orders relationship is almost ready. So we simply fetch the data, fetch the data from database here, right? So our relationships and relationships are done, migrations and each and everything is ready. So it's time to simply fetch the data. So I'll create a variable inside my controller, orders controller, and then I can say simply fetch orders, the all orders basically, and then I will compact or I mean convert an object inside into array. Okay, this is orders, and I can say that should be orders, right? Okay, then if I go to my index page, what's the problem? This is an line, I think, due to double bracket. No, yeah, the single quote is missing. Okay, now it's fine. Now if I go to my index page and simply use blade temp and die and dump my orders, reload the page, now you can see we got our orders, right? And this is it returns an array. That means our orders basic. Okay, fine. So again, let's come to index page and simply I will after the t body tag, I'll just remove all of these. I think from here, just remove the tables, and simply I will use for each loop here to for each all this stuff, and for each, and of course we are receiving orders as order. So in our first table data we have ID, of course the order ID, so I can say order ID, and if I reload the page, that means I'm getting it. Okay, that's nice. And user, of course, order user name. Okay, that's Alex, that's great. And then thirdly we need product. So basically if we check or inside orders products and we die and dump it, or this is basically returning a collection. So if we die and dump this products, so now you can see this basically returns a collection because we are using belongs to relationship, has many relationship, so belongs to many relationships, so that's why it returns a collection. So to do this, what should we do? We simply for each it. Again, we loop through it, right? So we can use for each orders products as item, and for each and then we can say order item. I think what should we need? ID. This is the product ID is 5, and of course we can get the name of the product, which is HP. You can also get the ID, name, etc., right? And then of course quantity, and quantity is comes from order items, right? So that should be order items and quantity, right? There we go. So if you simply die and dump this orders order items, right? Just die and dump it. Okay, this is also collection, you can see. So that's why we are using for each loop to loop through it, and we can get whatever property we need, right? And then the ID, user, product, quantity, address. Okay, our address would be the address of the user. So we can say user order has order belongs to a user, and a user, of course, a user has address. Okay, so it's not being appearing here. We will I think we will manage this inside our details, order details page, right? So we just don't need order here, simply we need a status. So for status, we can simply check the status of the order, right? Order status, and reload the page, and which is 0. So we will simply will use the conditions here, right? We can say check if status is 0, then create a button or label to tell us that it's confirmed or not, right? So let's just do it. It's fun, it will be nice, right? So we can say if order status, that means it's true. So simply, first we need to add if, just create a span tag, and then we will add a class for it, which would be label of success, and we should get a message called confirm, right? Yeah, we can say else span class would be, of course, label, and the label of for warning, something like that, and we should that should appear pending, right? And simply we need to just and if, okay. Let's just remove these stuff. 2 times we can see status. Oh yeah, I think the for each should be closed after tr, right? Okay, now that looks good. So this is completely all the orders and the status of the order, quantity, user, and the product. Of course, we can get whatever you want to show, you can show here, right? So okay, for a while, if we go to our database and if we come to orders and the status, if we change the status into 1 and just reload the page, now you can see the label change into confirmed, right? So in the next video we'll work on actions, for example cancel order, and then the details of order. So let's just work on cancel order, right? See you in the next video.